Welcome back to the channel, and in today's video we're going to be covering my top 3 under 30 true wireless earbuds. And there's numerous options out there on the market, and with more and more being packed into the earbuds that you can buy, I'm going to be taking you through my top 3. I'm going to be covering the pros and the cons and giving you my top pick overall. And with all that said, hit that subscribe button and let's get into the video. Alright guys, so number 3 on the list is going to be the Tozo A1 Mini. And these guys at the time of recording are available for under $17. I mean, that is outrageous. So list price is going to be $30 on these, but there's a coupon going on Amazon at the moment, bringing them all the way down. This is incredible value. So this is number 3 on the list. Out of the 3, these are going to be the ones that come in with the kind of least amount of features. So we have got Bluetooth 5, we've got 6 hours of battery life, 24 in total. We're getting USB-C charging. They are, as you can see, a very nice and small, hence the name, mini bud. Nice and comfortable. One of the big cons with these is going to be the ear tips that are included in the box. They're just quite low quality, they're quite thin and quite shallow, and I wasn't able to get any sort of seal at all. I did switch them out for the SpinFit 1025 there, and this has corrected the issue, and I'm getting a nice kind of comfortable and secure fit now. You're going to have to give them a little twist there in order to get them sat in place in your ears. And in a nutshell, these guys are giving really good audio performance. You're getting that familiar Tozo tuning, which is quite dynamic, certainly a V shape, nice crispy highs there, and some decent bass punch and sub bass extension. These aren't, the most refined sounding, and if anything, I would say that the mids are a little bit lacking in the mix there. But overall, really enjoyable, great as a backup pair, something to carry around with you. And those are the Tozo A1 Mini in at number 3. Alright guys, and number 2 in the list is going to be the JLab Go Air Pop, and I recently reviewed these on the channel, and these are highly impressive, coming in for a standard $19.99, but they have been as low as sort of $12, $13, which is, again, it's outrageous in terms of what you're getting for the price. We're getting a bit of a step up in terms of specs when you compare it to the Tozo. We're getting Bluetooth 5.1. We've got 3 EQ modes with a JLab signature, a bass boost and a balance sound. We're getting your usual dual connect. We're getting 5 different colour options here. And again, it's a small sized bud style earbud. Pretty decent comfort on these, pretty decent security, a bit more secure than the Tozos. And things you need to know about these, number 1 is that the charging case is integrated, which is, might be convenient for some. It's not something I'm a fan of. Number 2 is the fact that whilst the EQ modes are really useful to have, the JLab signature is really good, but the bass boost kind of comes in a little bit muddy in terms of the overall mix. You are getting that nice addition in the low end, but the mix overall isn't perfect. And then the balanced sound mode is a bit thin, so it's probably quite good for something like podcasts and spoken word. But overall, in terms of music listening, I'm only really using the JLab signature there. But once again, highly impressive for the price. Such good value in terms of what you're getting. And the JLab signature is, it sounds like it should be 2 or 3 times the price. It's a really good quality of audio listening, and I recommend these for anyone looking to experience that JLab sound at an absolute budget price. And then finally we get to the number 1 spot on the list, and these are going to be the Earfun 3 Mini. And these were a release right at the end of 2021, coming out literally just before Christmas. And I reviewed these at the time, and I was highly impressed by what these guys were offering. These are generally retailing for about $20, but they have been lower. But what these guys are bringing just a really good all-round product considering the price. We are getting USB including fast charging. We are getting IPX7 full waterproof rating there. We are getting some decent battery life, 5 hours on the buds and 24 in total. So not the highest on the list, but respectable all the same. We're getting an extremely ergonomic and compact design, both in terms of the earbuds and the charging case. Some great touch controls on board, controlling everything. And, you know, the reason that these are the top of the list is basically down to the sound signature. And what I think we're getting here for the price is really impressive. And when it came to deciding on the top spot for this list, it was extremely close between the Earfun and the JLab. And in terms of that sound signature, it's incredibly close. The Earfun are offering a wider soundstage and just that sense of space in the sound and surprising amount of detail and sparkle in the highs, but also that real low, satisfying, punchy bass, nice sub-bass rumble and some nice smooth mids in there as well. And I'm really impressed by what these guys are able to offer at the price. And in my opinion, these guys are sounding better than some of the other models in the Earfun lineup, namely the Earfun 3.2. And I just think that these are just coming in with such an attractive feature set and quality that, you know, it's hard to pass up on these. You know, I really recommend them. Even just as a spare pair, I think it's great to see this kind of product being offering at such a low price. And it really does make these a no-brainer in my opinion. Alright guys, so that's going to wrap things up for the review. This has been my top 3 under 30. And what I would say is that any of these options are really fantastic. These are my preferences. There's other options out there, and you might disagree with the ordering that I've given these. But all in all, you're going to be winning if you pick up any of these pairs. And what I would say is, you know, you've got to decide what's more important to you. You know, is it that sort of flexibility of having the 3 EQ modes with the JLabs? Is it the straightforward quality of the Earfuns, or are you looking for something super budget with the Tozos? But all in all, that's been the list. Thanks again for watching. Stay tuned for more videos coming soon. And with all that said, I'll see you on the next one. This is a call quality test with the Tozo A1 in an indoor environment. This is a call quality test with the JLab Go Air Pop in a quiet environment. This is a call quality test with the Earfun 3 Mini in a quiet environment.